Hi, welcome to Right Selection TV, where we interview different personalities across the globe, whether it be speakers, authors or entrepreneurs here in the Gulf. Today is no exception. We're going to be joined by someone who's taken me 5 whole days of relentless follow-up to interview this gentleman, this entrepreneur. He's in fact the content partner for Right Selection in terms of all the entire content and copywriting of all our marketing collateral and our communication skills. His name is HUSSEIN HALLAK and he is the Group CEO at 8 Ventures, and I'm going to invite HUSSEIN to join us. Welcome HUSSEIN to Right Selection TV.
Welcome, thank you for having me.
Great. I'm just going to ask you a few questions. I mean, everyone has a different definition of this word that I'm about to mention to you. That's the word success. I'd like to ask you, what's your definition of success?
Okay, I was thinking about that actually, and I don't have like a clear definition. For me, success is being surrounded by the people that you really admire and you love.
Right.
If you're surrounded by these people, then you've achieved success. If you don't have these people around, then you know you're in trouble.
Fantastic. I really like your definition. That's quite refreshing. It must have been an evolved definition, I'm sure, over the years.
It keeps evolving, and sometimes I know when you're starting, it's like when I have this amount of money, I'll be successful. When I've written a book and like I'm published, I'll be successful. When I'm CEO of a certain company, so all these things come in play. What I realize is that these are not truly what makes me feel successful. They are they may give the appearance of success. I can show these off to other people. But for me to feel successful is to be surrounded by people that I like and they are very super successful.
Fantastic, thank you. We're surrounded by a lot of books, as you can see. Yes. Being at Right Selection, you wouldn't expect anything else but be surrounded by books. I wanted to ask you, which, as a fellow lifelong learner, what one book has really truly impacted, inspired you to bring you more success both personally and professionally?
Oh wow.
I know you've read many, so I have just say
every time I found out, I say this is the book. No, this is the book. I think for me, probably the defining book I would say is Conversations with God.
Right.
And the reason is that book gave me, I mean, the insight into so many things that are already there, but gave voice to them. And feeling that you're in a conversation with God is interesting. Like that destroyed so many, like it flipped so many ideas in my head, destroyed so many held truths. So it gave me kind of a fresh start to say, I can question anything right now, and that really reinvigorated my mind and brought me back to reading even more with an open mind and saying, I won't take this as is. I'll just take this, play around with it, and see if I can see better, find better. So that's what it did for me. So not necessarily the topic itself, it's what it did as the way it addressed that topic. So that's
fantastic. No, I really appreciate it. One final question is, you know, your work with content people and now as recently Group CEO takes you to across the region to work with government, semi-government, to corporate, to even SMEs. You meet a lot of interesting leaders. But could you share with me one specific person that has really truly inspired you to, in terms of, let's say, perhaps a game-changing person who really and truly impacted your life and brought you more success?
And this is not for winning brownie points. The one person that truly inspired me is my wife, because in the hardest times of trouble, she really showed up as a completely different person, in the sense that when she was a stay-at-home wife and I was working, and then when we had a serious trouble financially and my business was going down, everything, she showed up as one of the strongest people around me. When everybody was going in the other direction, she stood there and pretty much shook me back to saying, you know what, you can do this, you can actually succeed. And she stood by, I mean, she pushed me moving forward, and she stood by me and protected my back, as they say. And she's kept on doing that since now. So she's the only person I would say that I can come to, and she'll be very honest with me. She'll snap me back to reality. She may even hit me, but thankfully she hadn't done that. But spiritually she can do that. She can shake me back. So I can say she's the person that most impacted my life, changed everything for me in many different, from the moment I knew her till now. I hope she continues doing that.
Fantastic.
She's
That's
not bored.
Rama. I've had the pleasure of meeting her personally. You said you didn't say Rama to your wife for brownie points, but you said you didn't say Rama for brownie points, but the fact I think any females who are going to be watching this video will help the video go viral, so then all their husbands can get to watch that that very answer that you gave. So, you know, thank you once again for joining us on Right Selection TV, and you know, looking to inspire more people, more lives with more success. Thank you very much, Hussein.
Thank you.